Hello and welcome to Krisha Young TV here. This week in my group, I decided to do the Week of You. And what this means is I want to give women permission to take time out of their busy schedules that usually have kids, their own business or job or career, friends, family, husbands, everything else on the list except them. And to unapologetically give you permission this week to do something for you. So, in this short video, I wanted to talk about things that you might not think of are things that you would do for you. And we all know the typical, have a bath or take yourself to the movies or get a manicure, pedicure, things like that. Those are all the really kind of common things that we can do. And they're very, very important, absolutely. But we can take this a level deeper here. So what does that look like? It means following your intuition. This is a very, very, very important gift that us women, mostly women, but a lot of men have this too, have that we tend to ignore. We'll hear that little voice and, we get uncomfortable with it because it's telling us to do something that we may be in alignment with, but it's not in alignment with maybe what our family would do, our friends would do, or what society would do. So we squash it, and then we end up feeling very, very bad. And we kick ourselves because we're like, I knew I shouldn't have done this, or I knew I should have done that. So tapping into your intuition is a very, very, very important part of self-care that you can do starting today to really take it to that next level. Another thing that you can do is setting boundaries, saying no or saying yes, whatever, wherever you fall on that spectrum. Setting boundaries is a really important way of empowering yourself and telling the universe and telling your friends and family that, you know what, I am worth it. My time is worth it. And this is the truth as well for work situations, or if you own your own business and you have clients, setting boundaries around all that kind of stuff. But the most important thing and the gift that you give yourself is sticking with the boundary, right? So you can sit there and say that you have boundaries, but make sure that you stick with them. So if you say, no emails after 5 o'clock, and then you're emailing after 5 o'clock, well, you've just broken that boundary, right? And then people won't respect it. So you have to have a boundary that you're really comfortable with sticking with, and then stick with it. Being unapologetically you, that's another, 2.0 thing that you can do for around self-care. And what does this look like? It means that voice that you have in your head comes out your mouth more often. And obviously not in a, icky kind of way where, you're thinking that guy's an idiot and then you say you're an idiot. But maybe you do say it, but in a kind of softer, gentler kind of way. It's all about being authentic to your own voice and authentic to really what's going on in your mind and really how you want to show up in the world. Again, all of these authentic things that are truly us are usually things that society has told us over the year are no good. That's not helping us at all. So if you were, a rambunctious kid full of opinions and always asking questions and being told, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, as an adult, you're going to be quiet and not ask questions and all that, but your head is exploding with questions and curiosity. Let it shine. Let that freak flag shine, and you will just feel so much in alignment with yourself. That is one of the biggest things that you can do for your own self-care. And the last thing I would say is to take stock of what's going on in your body, right? Any kind of physical ailments that you might have, see how they may connect emotionally, right? There is a massive connection between what we are feeling emotionally and what manifests physically for us. And a good little resource, if you wanted to get started on that, is this book here. It's called Anatomy of the Spirit by Caroline Myss. this is a little bit more on the chakra woo-woo side of things, but it's a great sort of introduction into looking at physical symptoms that are in your body and where on the chakra line they may line up, and what you can do to rebalance that. There's so many stories and studies around people who have used thought therapy to actually heal and cure disease. So there's a lot of validity behind that. So that's all I wanted to share with you here today. This is like 2.0 stuff here. So we talked about tapping into your intuition, especially as women, like trust that little voice that's coming up inside of you, setting boundaries and sticking to your boundaries, being unapologetically you, letting that voice that's in here come out here and being unapologetic about it, and connecting those physical ailments with what may be going on physically, or sorry, emotionally inside your body. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below, or you can send me an email at krisha@krishayoung.com and tell me how you're going to do a 2.0 self-care ritual going forward. I'll see you in the next video.